Chantal, answering your questions, part 1.
Okay.
Oh boy. Livy's got a point. If someone hits a Shrek, at least it's got to be at least once, maybe. Well, obviously, at least.
There was an shenanigans. Who's out there honking the horn?
Hi guys.
God, her teeth look fucking awful.
She don't have a toothbrush there. It's not in their custom, apparently.
Is she brushing her teeth with coffee grounds? What the shit?
I don't know. Maybe she's smoking the hookah a lot. She's starting to get smoker's teeth.
I miss you guys so bad. It's been a little while. So I did post a few days ago on my community tab area that I wanted to do a Q&A, just give you guys a chance to ask me some questions. And so I thought I would do that today. Okay, so the order I'm going to answer these...
straight. Grandma.
I didn't even notice
Great
it.
grandma lipstick going on.
Is just... I'm looking at the top comments first. If I don't want to answer a question, I will just pass it. Unfortunately, I'll skip it, I should say.
And I want to just bring this up because ALR put on her community tab, what kind of content would you want to see from me? Because she obviously has just given up.
Uh-huh.
And every single comment was like something outside the apartment. Going out, taking Twinkie for a walk, going to a park. And then she just deleted it. She deleted the whole...
I don't care what you guys think.
All right, I'm going to pause
I meant
here
sitting in the house. What do you want to see?
Yeah.
For a minute because I want to explain that I know I posted on my community tab that this would be a candid Q&A, meaning I would open up a bit more, which is what you guys are used to me doing. However, while I was editing, I realized that there's some things I just really am not comfortable talking about. So I really want to keep a lot of privacy for myself. So I'm going to answer more general questions, things that I'm in general, I guess, just comfortable answering. So if I omitted your question,
so
I apologize.
She did it. She read the questions. She answered the questions. Salad looked at it and said, "You can't answer this, 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 and this," and she had to cut them out.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
And I think it was Yaba that said this, and I wholeheartedly agree that she is trying to punish Salad by not live streaming.
Probably.
Because it's the only thing that she has control over there, and that's her only source of income.
Probably. That makes sense.
I thank you for asking it, but there are some things I'm going to keep to myself for my own good, my own mental health and well-being. Thanks for understanding, guys. It's just that it might be too personal or I just don't want to answer it. But there's a lot of things that I want to keep private in my private life. Something I know that you guys are still not really...
She took dumps while streaming. Now she wants privacy.
Used to.
Right.
But maybe someday you will be. I'm still getting used to it too. You know, I have a motor mouth. I'm open book.
What? No way.
Not Chantal.
But Campari can be on scene at Stream Boss real quick.
You guys know. So, just a note also, whatever questions I don't get around to, I will do this in a series. So you can go ask questions if you want.
So she's just like, I also have no content. I'm going to copy what Amber's doing.
Yeah.
The post will still be up, but I'll do a little series of it. So if I don't get around to your question in this one, it might be in the next one, okay? So, Taliu asked, would you ever take classes to prepare for a different line of work?
No.
Why would I have to do that? I'm gonna retire from YouTube when I'm 70.
I've been out of a real, real job, you know, a conventional job, since 2000, maybe 16 or 17. And, I don't even know, like, how that would be.
I don't know how to do anything else, I think is what you mean.
I mean, saying that she hasn't worked in X amount of years, so she can't, really doesn't make sense. I did the stay-at-home mom thing for like 6 years and then went back to work. You can get a job. It's not just like, well, I haven't worked in a while, so I can't get a regular job now. That's not how it works. You can still go.
And not only that, but if they go, Well, how come there's nothing on your resume from here to here? You go, well, I was a contractor. I was making money working independently.
Would I be opposed to going back to school, though, and learning, like, a new skill or something like that? No, I wouldn't be. At the point I'm in my life right now, I feel like I have so much to take care of. And I know it might sound like for people who don't really believe in God or anything like that, I believe in destiny, you know.
Okay, I'm speeding this up. Holy shit. I believe in destiny. So
I mean,
And there's even been
she
word
begin
in a new
saying God?
study that actually 100% of ATF agents have wives that have boyfriends, and this is consistent with previous dad advice. So
I love it. Call to Crit.
I knew it was called.
And that is his dono. Unlike the ATF, stream bosses don't have wives that have boyfriends.
That's true.
That's true.
That is true.
Thank you, Cult.
through God, and I think that he has a plan mapped out for me. And I think me not being in a traditional job right now, I couldn't handle. You know, I think that I have the ability to do something that I love, and that I can just kind of still have the time to focus on my well-being. I feel really blessed for that, but I feel also like I need it. Like, it's not like I feel like all of this time that I don't have spending on a normal job, I say normal for lack of a better term, any way you earn money to me and any way that you pay your bills or support yourself is a job, in my opinion. And it takes all kinds of people to do all kinds of jobs to make the world go around, right? So, but learning new things and everything, if I'm at a place in the future where I'm super healthy and I'm just in a really good place, maybe you never know.
These are a lot of ifs. If I'm super healthy and in a really good place, maybe then. Are
Chantal,
those two things ever going to happen?
Chantal, you're 40. You're, the boat's gone.
Inshallah, like it could happen. Thank you for the
It could
question.
happen. I mean,
Fun
in
mistake
another
asks,
universe.
do you have a certain amount of calories you're aiming for daily, or are you just playing it by feel for now? Yeah, I don't count calories.
She's intuitive eating all the things.
Yeah.
Because you're hungry fucking
Because she's a hungry fucking whore.
The only job she is fit for is working at the DMV, and she can't even do that.
She reminds me of some DMV ladies, so I could see her there.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. I don't even weigh myself. My gym doesn't
Thank you,
have a
Grumpy.
scale, and we haven't purchased one yet. So I'm just starting small. For me, that's usually how I do it, through like a process of elimination, I guess. So I just right now I'm starting by not drinking soda and not eating fast food, and
What? You just had Subway.
She had water with her Subway, she said.
And
so
then-
she's not drinking soda today.
And we just saw a
I see her
video.
chugging it constantly.
We just saw a video of her having like 5 different fast food trips.
Mm-hmm. She's super healthy now. She doesn't drink soda.
What?
going to the gym. I've been going at least 5 times a week, is what I'm aiming for. And just because I'm so busy with, like, we have 3 channels to manage now, and
Yeah, they started an ASMR channel.
Wow.
And the ASMR channel, they found comments. So it was a dark channel or something, a sock account that was leaving positive comments on the video.
Oh, that's shocking.
And someone found, like, Chantal and Salad's ASMR channel leaving comments like, oh, beautiful couple or something like that.
Oh, that's funny since they changed the name
Yeah.
to what? Yeah. Oh, boy. I find it funny that if she doesn't want drama or negativity on her ASMR channel, why would she talk about it? You think she would just make it?
Yeah.
And then not say a word?
You would think.
If she didn't want people who are going to come leave negative comments to go there.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
it's like between everything else, like, you know, family, Ramadan, prayer, just cooking, cleaning, just everyday life stuff that I find on a normal day overwhelming. You know, it's like I'm getting used to juggling so many things in my life now that I did.
Managing 3 channels.
I mean, she
And
puts
doing-
up like an 8-minute video on them, so it's not that managing.
And you're not doing anything with them.
No.
Like, you're not live streaming anymore. You don't do any more live shows. You put up maybe 1 video every couple of days.
She shows her food. Salad goes to the gym, and they drive in the car.
And then you contrast that with someone like me,
You do all the things, honey.
who has 4 channels.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I put up a video like once a week on 2 of them if I can. But I do 1, 2, 4, 5, possibly 6 live shows a week. Like,
Yeah, but you do actual live shows. You don't just sit and talk to the phone like Chantal does.
that's true.
You actually like have things to talk about and a sequence of things that go on. Like it's all planned out.
Yeah.
When I was in Canada, I was just, neglecting life and everything and just in a really darker place. So now that I'm trying to do all of these things, juggle all of these things, I find that if I had to add in counting calories and all this and that, it would just be kind of overwhelming for me and I'd probably give up. I know myself by now after many, many failed attempts at weight loss. So I'm just taking it easy for now. And
just eating whatever
once I get the
want.
hang of things, then I can try to add in those kind of things, keeping track. But I generally just kind of stick to whole foods and portion control.
Whole Foods? Like a full Subway sandwich?
As much as I can, like you see us ordering out those big plates of rice. Well,
That's a whole plate of rice. That's true.
Literally every meal is a giant plate of rice.
I don't think the rice itself is what's bad. I think it's how much you eat of it. Because if you look at
Wow.
I mean, it's a giant plate of rice for you and salad. It's enough rice to feed our entire 5-person family for you and salad. So I'm sure you're eating too much of it.
And does she think... Does she think that... And first off, I don't believe that they split it. But does she think that even splitting it in half is still a good amount?
No.
God.
She probably does.
many nations, many countries, many
because we know that
populations, whatever
when she
you
was
want
in Canada, she would get the whole giant plate of whatever and just eat it all in one sitting by herself.
Mm-hmm.
So now that she's splitting it with salad, she's in moderation now.
some people, and some people eat rice 3 times a day in some countries. So it's just amount, they don't have obesity problems.
Yes, you did fear the T-Rex. And yeah, people eat rice 3 times a day, but they have like a cup of it.
And also very active lifestyles.
They have a bowl of it or a cup of it. They don't have a bucket of it.
A bucket.
Would you ever do a collab with FFG? I don't know how that would work, but also probably not. I'm... And that's nothing against FFG. FFG is fine. I like FFG just fine. But I want to build this up as organically as I can. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I had to ditch a 20-something thousand subscriber channel because of horse shit. So I want to see how much I can build this up as I can from the bottom up. So it's nothing against FFG.
I mean, it would be fun one day, though. FFG's fun.
Yeah.
Problems. It depends on your activity level. It depends on what else you're eating. It depends on how much you're eating, in my opinion. So I'm just trying to be more mindful of what I'm putting in my mouth.
That being said, honestly, probably.
But not so calculated. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for your question.
She has some weird idea that rice is healthy.
It's probably not unhealthy, but in moderation.
Yeah. It's like people who think whole wheat is healthy so they can have extra of it. It's
That's why
not.
she said she's eating whole foods now because she went to Subway and got whole wheat bread. She had to specify. So that means her whole Subway is very healthy because she got whole wheat bread.
Okay, Molly Stewart asks, how did you start going bald? My sister's experiencing the same issues. I wanted to know if you had any indications from a doctor or anything when you noticed it starting to thin.
I completely...
There's the thumbnail. Did you see that eye roll?
I completely fucking just... My brain muted that whole question.
I wanted to know if you had any indications from a doctor or anything when you noticed it starting to thin.
Yeah.
Don't ask me about my bird fuzz.
Have you seen the drama with ALR and that Rosie girl? Yeah, that was crazy.
She was awfully mean to her.
She pathetic and calling her a bitch and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep that thought in mind. Well, somebody, Badussi, John Galt, and Wingy. I'm giving it to you 3 to remind us when we get into ALR to bring it back up.
Oh boy.
You guys have jobs to do. Good job.
I saw an endocrinologist a long time ago, and
endocrinologist? Endocrinologist.
That's who works at
Pete's?
CNN.
Is that where she gets her political ideas from? Pete's the endocrinologist?
Wingy said, what? Details. Remind me when we get to ALR to talk about the thing with the girl.
The hormonal imbalance. It was so long ago that I don't even remember what they said to me, honestly. I should have kept notes, but you know how I'm not organized, especially with health things. Inshallah, that will change. But I don't know. I just noticed maybe in like 2010, my hair started really just getting thinner and thinner. And I noticed somebody made a comment on it, started making comments on it, and it made me insecure about it at the time. And, you know, I think maybe
You think that's what she meant? Ultimate Chaos and endocrinologist?
Yeah, that's what she
a few
meant.
years later, they came out with that like hair powder that I
That's
noticed, the
funny, though.
Kabuki, the hair fibers, and I started using those. Honestly, I think it's a combination of things for me, if I'm being quite honest. What I think is that
Galia says Mohamed Salah missed a penalty, and I blame Salad.
As you should.
I'm thinking that's something about sports.
Because it's the
Galia
soccer.
always talks about the sports.
It's soccer.
It's definitely Salad's fault.
it's just like when I had my hysterectomy, that probably didn't help with the hormonal issues. I think it's a mixture of hormonal issues. Also, being obese, factoring that in with having such a poor diet for so many years of just eating fast food and hardly enough fruits and vegetables and vitamins.
So why don't you?
I
You're
have
still
seen
not eating
you.
fruits, vegetables, or vitamins.
I have seen you sit down and eat like 3 hours in a row, multiple times a week, high on coke, high off your ass on weed, and never once was there any message, any mention, anything about a fucking goddamn shitty vegetable.
No, nary a fruit or vegetable to be seen.
Nary.
And minerals. If you lack nutrition in your body, I don't know how you can expect to have a full growth of hair. Although some people do, you know, mashallah, but I'm not one of those people. Also genetic. A lot of my family members, even female family members, have hair thinning.
I don't believe
that's a thing.
It is a thing, but I doubt it's all the Chantal, unless your whole family is full a Funkle family.
I mean, maybe it's the Funkle genes.
So yeah, my mom has a little bit thicker hair than
Exactly. I've seen her eat chocolate bars dipped in marshmallow fluff and then in fucking the chocolate peanut butter. I forget what it's called.
me, but her hair is pretty thin as well. So I have been taking steps to improve that. I've been taking daily vitamins, biotin, a B complex vitamin,
Here comes
zinc.
Otter. Is she gonna give us them out?
Is she?
Otter, we need a bingo. Give us them out.
I just know we're like a cunt hair away from being too large on the goal. We are a cunt hair away from being too large on the goal.
Oh, okay. Come here, Otter. Give me a meow.
She don't want you.
Give Dad a meow.
She wants me.
Vitamin C, a lot of vitamin C, vitamin D. I've also
Nobody
been
can hear
taking
that over
collagen peptides, and the collagen peptides, I notice that already the skin on my body is feeling a lot more firmer in places I was worried about before. So I've been taking it for
She's firming up. She's been taking it for a week.
I started taking it.
I don't think vitamins help with baldness. Biotin helps with nails and hair growth and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think it makes hair grow back. I think it like makes your hair fuller, thicker, grow faster. I think if your hair follicle is
once
dead,
the follicle's
it's
dead,
not gonna start regrowing.
There are ways to do it, but yeah, no, I don't. There are ways, but I don't think so.
When I was in Canada, I think. I don't remember. But I don't know if it's like mind over matter. It might take a little while longer to notice results. But for me, I already noticed results, and I already noticed my hair coming in a bit more. I don't know. I mean, to me, I think, and I did read that the collagen is a good supplement to take, and it actually has been proven to work. There is actually scientific evidence that it does work. And when you ingest it through the powder that I use, it actually stays in your skin for up to 2 weeks. So I've been taking it every day with some tea. And I know some sources say that it will be destroyed by the heat, but actually it can sustain up to 300 degrees Celsius, and water boils at 100 degrees apparently. So.
Huh?
What? What is she talking about?
Science.
I completely zoned out. What the hell is she talking about?
Water boiling.
So actually I think it's okay. I've been having it in tea. It's actually flavorless even if you put it in water, and it dissolves pretty easily. The Hare and the Fox, hi Beezer, asked, is it quiet when you sleep?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss, my water. Baby, my
heart's on fire. Diana Fair. Hey, Sin and Shell. Happy Easter. Sorry I've been MIA. I've been driving around Nevada every weekend to take care of my mother-in-law. Have a great week. You too, Diana.
Thank you, Diana.
I found the things. If you want to get your hand on one, you got to drop me a message. I'm not sure how to get a hold of you. So just reach out to me when you can. Thank you, Diana. Much appreciated. And that was a massive shin kick to Cult.
Uh-oh.
Or do you hear any traffic like stuff? No, I don't hear any traffic because windows, we are not on a main road. It's pretty quiet other than if we're in the living room. We can sometimes hear people closing their doors. We can hear, kids.
Bullshit. We heard you complain about kids playing outside like a year ago.
They're playing in the hallway.
Well, it feels like a year ago. It was like 2 weeks ago, but still.
Things like that you guys have heard in my live streams. But when we're in the bedroom with the door closed, we don't hear anything at all. It's actually very quiet.
It's not we. You mean I.
Thanks for the question, guys. Twice Divorce asked, hi, Beezer. Are you planning on taking courses for Arabic?
No.
You should. I mean, if she could learn Arabic and wanted to stay there, she could get a job like teaching English to people. That's what a lot of people who move overseas do. They get a job teaching English after they learn the language.
Yeah.
She's going to YouTube forever.
Ironically, no mention of body positivity in regards to hair loss. No, that's something else that's completely forgotten by the body positivity crowd. Hair loss, amputees, mutilation victims, burning, scarring, that kind of stuff. That's completely forgotten about. It's all fat bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Inshallah. Yeah, I would like to eventually. Salah's just been teaching me, but I find that I learn mostly through everyday conversation, like I said. But I do need to take some courses. They do offer some free courses at some places. So, again, I've just been been so busy on so many other things that I haven't even really had time to think about it. But thanks for reminding me. Squeaky from Hi Beezer asked, would you say there's room for critics' reactors as long as they aren't hateful? It's your channel life, so it's fine if you say no, obviously. I used to be what you would call a hater, but then I really took notice of how vile some of the hate was and decided to change my ways. I think
okay.
Is this Salad's fake account?
I was going to say, I can't wait till this one turns into Salad's gym vlogs.
there's room for people to not like you, but bullying and interference in your real life take it too far. And thank
Nobody interfered in her real life.
Nope, not ever. Didn't happen.
you for your question.
Okay, we're going to click off struggle breathe. Yeah, I don't know.
Halloween, he said busy with what? Evading taxes?
It's a full-time job, Halloween.
Punk. Thank you for your question, Squeaky from Beezer. Yeah, of course. I don't have a problem with like constructive criticism. Obviously, I don't like bullying.
But
all constructive criticism is labeled as bullying, so
every bit of criticism is labeled as bullying. Everything.
Every bit of disagreement is labeled as bullying. It doesn't have to be criticizing. It can be, I think something different. Well, you're getting blocked because you're bullying her.
But I've come to a lot of realization.
Don't get me started on body positive BS. I had body positive people tell me I hate myself because I work out.
Oh yeah, working out is fatphobic.
Eating
healthy, dieting, wanting to better yourself in any way is fatphobic and will get you canceled.
At this point, I don't even care.
No,
sure,
I don't care.
I'm fatphobic.
I'm fine with all of. Give me all the labels. I'll take them. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they mean nothing anymore.
Organizations recently.
No, after I was told I was a Nazi because my initials are SS. I'm like, okay, that's fine. If that's what we're doing now, that's fine.
That's great. That's just one. They called me a Nazi for not liking Hassan Piker.
Yeah,
it means nothing. It just means nothing.
All of this, and I think I have a really huge responsibility and role to play in the amount of trolling, the amount of hate that I've gained online. I think it's because of all the attention I've given to it, and when you highlight something, when you pay so much attention to it, it's going to grow. And I'm probably largely responsible for a lot of hate channels becoming as big as they have. So
yeah, because you talk about them all the time, Chantal.
Yeah,
you give them all those views.
No, we covered that article on AAA, John Galt, that fitness is white supremacy.
Mm-hmm. So is being on time.
Yes.
I realize, the key is to just do me and ignore the rest. And that's what I'm going to try my hardest to do.
Fat ass.
And how I do that is just by not watching it, not looking at it, not reacting to it. People are always going to hate, right? The classic saying, haters are going to hate. There's nothing I can do about that. It's an also classic saying that you can only control your response. And
who says that?
Nobody.
No matter how much I would, be just screaming into the void. I'm doing this all in self-defense. I'm acting like a bee in return in self-defense. And it's like, but it's still my reaction and I'm responsible for that. So these have been really hard lessons learned, and I think that I keep cycling between that, raging and being angry and upset, and because I never learned the lesson. So until I finally do, then you'll know, because then, yeah, I won't be coming online and raging anymore. So
some people need a prescription of touch grass. I have a prescription pad somewhere.
That's true.
But yeah, I do know that there's always going to be commentary, and I think that commentary, constructive, analyzing content in a constructive manner is very important. When someone puts something out, talking about it in a way that brings up ideas and talking points is important. We're human beings. We like to analyze. We like to criticize.
Chantal, stop. You have gone on tirades about anybody who makes money off your content needs to be banned.
That's all it is to her. It's about money.
Oh,
you can talk about, you can give your input constructively, but don't make $1. Otherwise, you gotta go.
Ridiculous.
We like to rationalize. So for people to try and rationalize my behavior and all this and that, I think it's normal. And no, I don't have a problem with that. But thank you for admitting you used to be a hater. And I think that a lot of haters are just people who may have just been frustrated at one point with something or another time and just express it differently. So I'm trying to be more tolerant and more understanding about people's reactions as well. I'm trying to focus more on the why over the how they present what they're saying to me. Okay, Dr. Agathon Carver used to be a beezer.
Did you block them?
Give me money. Money me.
Money now.
Money now. Me. I texted Miss Sin the other day. I said, because I'm staying at my mom's, I said, attention me. Attention now. Me, attention, needing a lot now. And ever since I made that donation, that's all I could think of when I watch her and Amber. Money me. Money now.
When is the next open chat? So I'm not going to be doing live streams for now. But to say I'll never have another open chat, I don't know. But I am enjoying doing the recorded content because it allows me to reflect more on
What's the other channel you're streaming on? Nowhere.
What I want to say instead of just being so impulsive. And I think that's really healthy for me at this time. Mike, what is your goal and what are Salah's
Please tell me you sent it in multiple texts. I did.
He did.
goals
Yes,
from
he
recently
did.
joining the gym? Really enjoying that type of content, by the way. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for your question as well. Our goal is just to improve our fitness, some weight loss, especially for me. And as you can see, we're starting pretty slow at the gym, but you have to kind of build it up. You don't just want to go in and start lifting like 250 pounds of weights and, right off the bat. So it can be damaging.
Baba says that Dono plays in my head all the time. Yeah. And Wingy shilling it with the 1669. Thank you very much, Wingy.
Damaging to your muscles. So we just want to improve our fitness level. Also mental health. I find my mental health is like...
Didn't she say that gyms do nothing for mental health?
Yeah, but now all of a sudden that she's going, she realizes that's not true.
Actually, yeah, it's so much improved. I don't get as angry. I just feel good after the gym. I like to feel good, I make it like it's like a whole evening thing. So, and I noticed that it is time consuming. So that's why
Wow. I never knew that.
I mean, it's a good thing she has nothing but time literally all day.
Right?
cut it down to 5 times a week for now to allow myself to a day to do like complete housework and laundry and to edit and catch up on things.
Edit what?
Edit out the things Salad says she's not allowed to talk about in the video.
Metal Hop.
God damn it. I was hoping you didn't see that.
I didn't see it. I heard it.
My fingernails are long and in the way sometimes.
Shelly's mic, and we got called out for later sound.
If money wasn't a problem, where would you most want to travel to? Thank you for your question, Metal Hobbit. I think I would just want to travel
Sam. Yes.
world. I think I
Try putting some in some scrambled eggs next time you make it. Oof.
would just literally want to put Howie in a little hamster backpack and just Salah and I just go and travel for the next couple of years, like just not even live
Howie
at
would
home,
hate
just
that.
like travel from place to place, road trips.
You know, Mailman being here reminded me of something. Since we were shilling for the 1969, I got to put it out there that the $44.99 is
Between like visiting many different countries. I want to travel the Middle East. We do have some travel planned. I think you can still travel even if you don't have much money, as long as
no. You need money to travel because you don't plan on going to like.
They're just gonna camp around the world.
Yeah, no, you don't plan on going to like Toronto.
Ew.
Sorry, you don't plan on going to like Toronto. You want to go to Dubai and Japan and shit.
long as you're smart about it. And luckily for me, Salah is very smart. And well, I mean, I don't want to say I'm not, but we have, we contribute to the relationship in a lot of different ways. And one of them is he's very good at planning things and being strategic. So I think that we can definitely travel.
Fit and curvy, you should, and I might do it again. And Wingy is right, John Wick don't miss, and we have video proof of that. I forgot to make the other one. Damn it.
That's okay.
I'll get it done this time next week. I'm gonna write a note on my handy dandy monitor post-it note that says deaf girl porn for some reason.
And be smart about it, even not being rich people, What is your biggest regret, Minto Angel?
I thought Salad was rich.
Yeah, he's got a famous
Honestly,
perfume
I
business.
think that not reverting sooner to Islam, just completely not
you could have found
acknowledging
a man
God
sooner.
as a presence in my life in general has, been detrimental in so many ways when I look back on my life. Believing in God has erased a lot of angst, a lot of worry, a lot of doubt, a lot of things in my life, a lot of despair. I know why I'm here now. I mean, we are all God's creatures. We're all perfect in that way. But that's what I mean by that. I'm still figuring out what God wants from me here. Maybe it's just to give messages to people. Maybe it's just to enlighten.
What message? I ate a family's portion of rice and now I'm tired. What is the message?
Enlighten people in some way or share my story with people. And I'm
Calling
already
people
doing that.
names on the internet.
Hopefully that gets me some good deeds in his book. But I wish I found God a lot sooner because I think it would have really helped me in my darkest moments in life. Thank you for your question, Minto Angel. Okay, I'm going to answer this last question. Indica Brownie, yours is long, so I'll get to yours. I'm going to skip this one and get back and get to it in another video. I'm going to answer Tris and Maddie. Will Salah ever visit Canada and meet your family? Inshallah. Right now, that's not on the table.
She is terrified to take him to Canada. I don't think if she can avoid ever taking him to Canada, she will, for as long as she possibly can.
Yeah.
We know he wants to go there. She knows once they go there, he's gone. He's gone.
It's going to be like...
He's going to find the next Canadian woman and hitch up with her immediately.
It's going to be like a dog getting let off the leash.
Yes.
They're going to land, and they're going to go to wherever, to Chantal's dad's house or whatever, and he's just going to get out of the car, and he's going to run. He's just going to run.
He'll be gone.
A lot of
within
other plans. We need to...
We're going to do lots of other things. We're going to stay here and go anywhere but Canada.
He's not even going to... she's going to have to air tag him. Because the minute they get out of the cab, he's just going to like stretch and take off.
Maybe.
It's very possible. It's going to be like letting a dog go.
He'll stay long enough to get whatever paperwork organized and then
don't really want to live in Canada. So if someday we do go back to Canada.
He does.
Yeah.
That's why he messaged you in the first place.
Together, then it will be...
you don't just be like on Tinder from Kuwait looking for a woman in Canada just because.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't put your search radius on another country that you have I never want to go there. Why would I ever want to go there? I was just looking for a date there.
Things like that. Or maybe staying there for a few years, but I don't know if I want to be anchored down there. I think, us both we both really want to travel and experience life. So it's not really something that
would be experiencing life for him, just because you've been there before.
Yeah.
And there's parts of Canada that are like big Muslim population areas. They could go there and fit in with that whole vibe.
No,
certain parts of Canada.
Canada isn't anything but Ottawa and Lachine.
Yeah, right.
We're thinking about right now. Obviously, I'm planning on being here for a good couple of years at least. So
he's somewhere in the room going, "No, fuck, we're not."
We'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. All right, guys. So that was Q&A part 1. I will do another video like this in the future, as I said, the near future. I will try to do one maybe in a few days or something like this, and I'll try to answer all of your questions. I just want to thank all of you for asking the questions and being interested in my life. I realize that that's actually a really big gift to have people interested in what you have to say, even if it's not all positive. So also please check the description below for the links to our social media and our other channels if you want to.
Yeah, we're not doing